coordinator Andy Ludwig, defensive coordinator Dave Aranda, wide receiver Jared Abbrederis, and linebacker Chris Borland. We'll start with an opening statement from each of the coordinators.
Thank you very much. It's a real privilege and honor to be competing in this bowl game. In our first season at Wisconsin, everything's new, everything's for the first time, and great appreciation to Coach Andersen, the players, the fans, and the administration at the university, all they do for the program. And again, we're just anxious to put on a good show here on New Year's Day.
On defense, the practices have gone very well. You know, the first about 10 days or so has been more or less a spring ball or fall camp. And it was good to see our young guys compete and get our older guys all healed up and ready to roll. These last couple of weeks have been very productive in getting the correct looks we need versus South Carolina. They're very multiple on offense, and so we've tried to be able to get all of their looks to our defense, and I think it's gone well. You know, it's been a deal where we don't want to practice against ourselves anymore. We're ready to play, and so we're in a good spot.
All right, this time we'll open it up to Q&A. If you could, please find one of the two people on the sides with the microphone. We'll be looking to provide a full transcript for you guys after this is over email. We'll open it up at this time.
All of you really wrapping up your first season with Coach Andersen this year. I guess we can just go down the line and talk about the impact personally he's had on each of you this season.
So just the impact he's had on us. Coach Andersen has been great. You know, having a different head coach is obviously, it's different, but the change has been really good. So for me, I think he just, you know, brought back the fun in football. And so, you know, practice is about, you know, competing against each other, against the best players on the other side of the ball. And, you know, we get a lot of good versus good in practice, and just really, especially this year, you know, the way our defense plays and our corners press up on the line, it's been a lot more fun just, you know, having press coverage, competing every play. And I think that's the biggest thing for me this year, just a lot more fun just competing every play.
Yeah, what Jared said, I think Coach brought a lot of energy to the program, really revitalized a lot of guys' take on the game, and it's also been a great relationship to have as a player with the coach. He really cares about you and reaches out to you more than you'd expect.
He allows you to work smart, so we grind when it's time to grind, and when it is time to head home and see your kids, see your family, it allows you to do that. So he's a great family person as well as a great football coach.
I had the chance to work with Gary at a previous stop. He was the defense coordinator, I was the offensive coordinator, and we had a great working relationship there as counterparts. And I couldn't imagine a better working relationship between the head coach and assistant coaches than what we have now. So it's been everything and more that I expected and come to work for Coach Andersen.
Brad Frey from WYFF in Greenville, South Carolina. This is for Coach Aranda. Tanner McAvoy, probably one of the players that has been on both of these rosters, but was a quarterback at South Carolina and now a defensive player at Wisconsin. Can you talk about his transition from the offensive side of the ball to the defensive side, and if you've had a part in that or if that happened before he got to you?
Well, he came in as a quarterback, and so I know that early on in camp, just seeing his athleticism and seeing him move around in not only individual drills but in team situations, you know, we sure could use him on defense. Was always the thought. It just so happened with you know, injuries. I think he injured his wrist, and you know, the quarterback position got sorted out. That he was able to make the transition over to defense, and we're thankful that he did, because it didn't take very long for him to be in the starting spot. I think there was some nickel situations, third down situations that he was helping us out in early in the season, really kind of playing the post, playing the middle of the field. And you know, as the season has gone on, he's woven himself more and more into the defense. So he's playing man-to-man, he's quarter run support, he's blitzing, he's playing the post, he's doing it all. So it's been a credit to him, and credit to our coaches there in the secondary.